Michael May. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to something that we've been talking about doing for like, what, a year now? Emily's here and I'm like talking to her, but I'm also talking to you. We've been wanting to do a closet clean out video for, I don't know, probably almost a year, 8 months at least, I would say. So as you can see, I've got my mess back here. I did my laundry from the trip and a lot of it was air dry. So it's been like hanging around the house. We didn't have a clothing rack. We ordered one, whatever. So don't mind my mess, but that's what this video is about. Yeah, I've been feeling really lost in my personal style lately. I kind of know what I gravitate towards, but then I find myself seeing like the trends online and feeling like I have to do what's trending or else I'm not like relevant, especially like working in fashion. It's kind of a confusing time because I don't even know what makes me happy or like what I'm doing just because it's trending or what I'm doing because I think it's like flattering. I've had some like body image issues come back up again. Trigger warning, give you a second to stop if you are triggered by anything about like eating disorders, body image, etc. But I have dealt with eating disorder stuff for a large portion of my life. And I thought I was at a place where I'd conquered it. I was doing intuitive eating, feeling really good, working out, feeling good about my style. And I guess I thought once you get to that point that you're good, but that's not the way life works. We're constantly evolving, we're constantly changing. And I'm just learning that I think every so often we're gonna need to like redefine who we are and how we dress, and then therefore how we show the real version of us to the world. So what better place to start than with our closets? Emily showed me a really cute girl named Alexandra Colleen, cool name girl, who did this whole series of trying on everything in her closet until she only had things that brought her joy and that she really liked. So that was my inspiration. I love the idea of trying it on with you guys. I always obviously share about trying things on and trying to figure out what the style is. I've been working in fashion for a while and I felt like I really had a strong grasp on what my style was for a long time. And like I said, right now it just feels a little blurry and a little muddy. And I think it's because my closet is overflowing. I really think there is something energetic to our spaces and like how clutter can affect our creativity and like how we feel. Like, you know, when you clean your room and you like wake up in the morning and you wake up to that clean room, like there's no feeling that is that good, I swear. Maybe there's a couple things that I can think of, but it's like up there. And yeah, I feel like you can even feel like when you close your eyes in a room, like if it's messy or neat, like there really is an energetics to it. And due to the nature of my job and a million other factors, being ADHD, whatever, my closet is a wreck, and it has been for a while. But it's to the point where when I got home from my trip, that pile there, like I didn't even want to put it away because there was really nowhere to stuff everything. And I think a large part of me maybe didn't even want to face the fact that my body has changed and that a lot of the things that I really loved don't fit. And that's really sad. And I have had a tendency my whole life to keep tags on things because I think like, oh, like even if it doesn't fit me now, like it will fit me later. You know, that whole thing of like, oh, I'll lose weight and then it'll fit. And I don't want to do that this time. I don't want to do that at all. I also think there's this idea that we save certain things for special occasions. And so you don't want to take the tag off because you're like, oh, I don't know, like what if I need to return it? Or like, what if I don't wear it? And then I want to give it a like, I don't know. Does anyone else deal with this? I've heard other people that I've had one-on-one conversations with share that this is something they've also dealt with or something that they've experienced or that they could relate to. So comment below and let me know. But the point of this series is to have fun cleansing and like letting go of things that no longer serve us, and to create a space to call in things that are more aligned, that bring us joy, that have function, and that allow us to dress as our highest self and to put that out into the world. And that's what this series is all about. So I thought the best place to start was with the overflow. Maybe I'll just take you in my closet now and show you where we're at, but I'm thinking we'll start with the overflow and then we'll go category by category until we've really edited things down into what feels like, what I think feels like me, what brings me joy, what makes me feel comfortable in my body, etc. And I'm really hoping that you guys want to participate and do this. My goal is that every video is something you can put on and do your own closet at the same time, and we can do this together. We can share our experiences, grow, learn, evolve, and just be the best version of ourselves together. Let's go to the closet and I'll show you the state of things. Ooh, we're going. First of all, I did just unpack, so the house is a little messy, but here's a lot of the dresses and stuff that I laid out that were clean, like the laundry and stuff that I have to put away. It looks really bad, but imagine that this is actually better than it was because you can actually walk on the floor. Here's the closet. This was intended to be my little happy get ready space, and it has become a monstrosity. So obviously my shoes are overflowing. This has become like an overflow. It used to be like a staging area for like videos, or I would lay out like what I was gonna wear for a night, etc. So things have gotten just a little bit overboard. It's like things have homes, but they're all kind of like, you know, pushing out. But here's the real issue. This is the overflow area. The intention for this vanity was like a place to get ready, and the mirrors in the hallway, and I didn't want to block the window with the mirror, and it became a whole thing, and it never really created the moment that I wanted it to. And so goal being to get rid of, go through all of this and get rid of that and kind of come up with a new solution for the closet. But yeah, it's embarrassing to show this massive pile, but this is essentially what has become the overflow area. Everything else pretty much does have categories, because you guys have been asking for a closet tour, and I haven't been wanting to give it because I don't have one of those like glam perfect closets that all the girls you see have. So I just finally decided to like give up trying to be perfect and just like admit how I really am, and maybe we can work on it together. But here's how things are in here. Like I've got shirts, like my underwear, bras, swimsuits. At one time they were very organized. Emily's mom's an organizer, and that's actually how I met Emily, and her mom's incredible, and so she got me these drawer organizers. So the things like have a semblance of a home, but they're well overdue for maintenance. But I'm thinking we're gonna start with the overflow here, and then from there we are gonna go category by category, since everything does have, like, there are closets, but they're just so stuffed that there was no room for this stuff. So here's my jackets. My jeans drawer became overflowing. I think my biggest trigger point is going to be jeans, because it sucks to like literally they won't pull up, and it's just like, oh, you have to face the fact that your body has changed, and then you're faced with this dilemma, like, do I do what I used to do, which is like try to crash diet my way back to fitting them, or do I allow my body that it changes and like allow my body to go through phases and not hold on to things that currently aren't serving me? It's hard too when you spent a lot of money on a pair of jeans, etc. But I think having those around is a constant reminder that you are not enough, or you're too much, or whatever. And I just don't think that's a healthy mindset. That's why I think stretchy jeans are still something to think about. I think that this whole like rigid jean trend is actually cruel to our bodies. Does that mean I don't do it? No. Anyway, yeah, so let's start trying things on category by category. If you want to follow along with us, the first thing that I want you to do, pause this video, assess your area, and if you have like an overflow, a lot of us have like a chair in the room, or a bench, or like a laundry room, like wherever your overflow area is. I'm sure it's not as ungodly. Like this is literally like 5 of me on here. But if you have an overflow area, the first thing to do is to start there, because if we pull everything out of here and we pull everything out of every drawer, it's going to feel so overwhelming to see all of that, that I think the best place to start is the overflow, like I said. So let's start with our overflow areas, whatever that is for you. Gather your clothes and let's try them on. Okay, I have the first pile here, which we're gonna go through. One thing I wanted to offer or invite is, if you do want to do this process, just comment below and just say, I'm committing to the AMM Great Closet Clean Out. Then I'll know that we're all in this together. I'd also love to know any of your thoughts, but like, I think committing, I feel so nervous about this because I have this fear that I don't finish things that I start. And I have other fear that like I'm going to be judged for my mess, or judged for like, why'd you even buy that? Like stuff like that, like the voices in my head, like the critical voice, like we are where exactly we start right now. So this is not a place for shame. This is a safe space. So I ask that like any like unkind, non-productive judgment not be here. And if it is here, it's not welcome here. And everyone who chooses to bravely commit to accepting their body, their life, their closet exactly where they are, because it is so personal. It's like where we keep our under things, and it's literally like the version of ourselves that we put out in the world. So there's not going to be any shame here. And I just wanted to, I guess, like put that little safe space reminder out there. And so if anyone is struggling, or if anyone is wanting to do this and is like having issues, like know that it's a safe space to comment and to receive support from me and to receive support from our other BFFs. And that's the whole point of this. So also, if you maybe don't want to commit to the whole thing, but you want to like be a part of it in some way, it's still okay. And in any capacity that feels good to you, this is just an encouraging space for us. And I just wanted to like, I guess, lay that groundwork. I also wanted to note that I am making the personal commitment to not buy anything or purchase anything or bring anything new into my closet until I'm done with this process, which is like the very scary part, because obviously I shop for my trip, and it's like, I do think that sometimes I use like shopping and new clothes as like a mood enhancer. I'm sure we all do. I know that it's like a very common thing, but I think when I'm feeling bad in my body, I want to find things that make me feel good in my body. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but I think there's probably so many things in my closet that I've forgotten about. And I want to make sure that I'm honoring what I have before I'm bringing anything new. So just for this process, I'm putting a hold on that. I'm sure that my budget is going to be very grateful for me too. And even though it's difficult, a lot of the things that I do for you guys are try on hauls. That's one thing I'm like struggling with, is like, well, how am I going to share new things? I have one order from Good American that I am going to try on because I already have that. But other than that, until this closet clean out is done and we know what we have and what we might possibly need, I want to try and be conscious of that. So if you also want to commit to putting a hold on bringing anything new until you assess what you have, feel free to comment on that below. I also will be putting anything that I'm not keeping. A lot of it probably will go on my Poshmark, and I will put that below. Don't encourage you to buy it if you want to put a hold on shopping just like I did. But if there are certain pieces that you've been wanting, I'm sure it's going to be like a fraction of what anything retail would be. So I will be updating my Poshmark, because that's a question that I get all the time, and I just haven't really gone through stuff to do that. So I will be updating that. There will be items on there. And so if you do see something that you like here that you think might work for you, it's a great way to, I guess, reuse things that are already in existence. It's a good shopping platform to like be more, I guess, mindful about what's out in circulation. And yeah, I guess I just wanted to like offer that if you wanted to be a part of it, if you wanted to put a hold on that too. And if you didn't want to put a hold on that and you do see something that you like, there is a chance it would be on Poshmark. Or after you do edit your closet and you find, ooh, I really need jeans, XYZ, like I'm a size smaller than Alex, there might be some great things there. Maybe it'll be a win-win for all of us. I was obsessed with this set when I bought it from Kohl's. It's so cute. I actually wore the button-up last night over my yoga set when I went to yoga class. Like I was just reaching for like a cozy button-up, but I just kind of feel like I wore this a lot and I just don't know if I love it anymore, but we're gonna see. It is very cute. It has a little bustier. It has a little button-up. Let's see. I'm using you guys as a mirror. It is really a cute set. Oh no, it's hard already. We're on item number 1 and I'm hemming and hawing. Listen, I just think this is really cute because I do like that it is a matching set. I'm a matching set queen. Obviously, I had just worn the shirt that I just tried on, but I think another criteria is like, other than if you haven't worn it for a while, that's one great criteria. Another one is if you can't envision like 2 to 3 ways how to style it, it's also out. This I've had for a couple months and I have not worn, so now we need to assess. This is not going well. I'm keeping it all. This is cute. It's cute. Okay, so now I do like the way it fits and I get why I bought it, but now I need to figure out different ways to style it. So off the top of my head, cute with jeans. I think it'd be really cute with like a denim skirt, either in white or, all right, and a peasant skirt. So we do have 3. This one's also a keep. You're basically like, why am I bothering tuning into this? You're keeping everything, but whatever. I'm only into number 2. I bought this when I was in one of my like, oh, that would be really practical and probably flattering phases. And in reality, ew, it just doesn't feel like me. Like I don't have a problem with like a paper bag short, but I just don't, this is just like, doesn't feel like me. It feels like me trying to wear shorts in a flattering way me, and like we're not doing that anymore. So yeah, these are no. We got this and tried to order a matching top. I think if this was like a full set, like a cohesive moment, I'd like it. But after trying it with like white tanks and stuff, like it just isn't feeling right. I also think it's kind of clinging here, and I think I'm like grasping on straws and like living on a prayer that it'll ever work. So I'm just gonna say goodbye. All right, this is newish. It's really, really soft and comfortable. I wasn't 100% sure about the way I styled it the first time I wore it. I wore it to like an event, and then sometimes you ever look back at pictures and you're like, wasn't it? I just love the way this fits, actually. This is amazing. Okay, this is a keep. It's so cute. we love. I love how lightweight and soft it is. I think I'm gonna add a third criteria to the list. If it doesn't feel good on your body, you know, sometimes like fabrics feel like cheap or not breathable or like they gather in certain places. This is so soft and cozy. Like I feel good wearing it, and there are certain days that I wake up and I'm like, the only thing I can be bothered to wear is something soft. And so I know that I would wear that even on one of the days that I don't feel like getting dressed. I brought this on my trip. Well, I meant to pack this for my trip and then I didn't. And I just found it on the thing. I thought it would be like such a little French European like cozy moment, but I'm just not sure if it's me or not. I actually think it's very cute, but I don't feel like me. It makes me feel like I think I was trying to emulate what I thought people wore in that area when I got it. Like sometimes I see like, oh, that's cool, I should be like that. And then I get it. And then when I have it, I'm like, I just don't feel like myself. So while this might be cute, I don't feel like me. So I think it's a no. This is the danger of overthinking. I now like really like it. And so I had to think about like a use case scenario. And I'm like, if I wanted to run out of the house, like go to the store or go do something, but I wanted to look presentable more so than just throwing on sweats, which is what I normally do. This is so soft, cozy, and stretchy that I feel like it's form-fitting and chic without like clinging me in ways that are uncomfortable. So unfortunately, this is now moved to the yes pile because I thought about 3 different ways to style it. One being like a cute little scarf, one being like a little jacket or a button up, and one just being plain with little boots. So I think it's a yes. Sorry. All right, so I didn't get rid of quite as many things as I wanted to, but I do have a small pile there on the sofa. Mostly I just wanted to start this. It was like a ripping off the Band-Aid thing. I knew that if I didn't start it now, like when would I ever get it done? So stay tuned. This is going to be an evolving process, but we are going to get through this, and it is our main goal where we'll have like I said, a try-on of stuff that I already have. But other than that, we're going to be trying on things we already own, shopping our own closets. But if this video spoke to you and you want to be a part of this, I'd love to have you. I've been wanting to do something interactive like this for a while. And if you guys jump on board and you do want to be a part of it, it could be really fun to do like a live, or we could do like a celebratory little like virtual party or something when we've done it. I'll definitely be doing a closet tour, etc. But yeah, as always, love all your thoughts. Thanks for watching our travel vlogs and hanging out and being here. I really feel like I have, you know, all these virtual online besties that are just so encouraging. And yeah, you guys just don't know how much light you add to my life. And I just thank you from the bottom of my heart for spending time with me here. And I'll catch you guys on the next video.